Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. Welcome to my channel. So this is sort of a different video. I thought it would be fun to do. So I'm going to do a deck interview spread, so a spread to interview a deck, and I'm going to do that with the Spirit Keepers Tarot. Now last week, a week ago, I posted a video of 5 new decks unboxing and first impressions, and this was one of those. Now I've had the Spirit Keepers deck for 2 weeks or maybe a little longer now, but I got the book of maps, I don't know, a few weeks before that. And I've read most of it. I started reading it the day I got it. And the first night, so I read about 20 pages the first night. The first night I dreamt about some of the cards. They came to life, the characters came out to them, and they were communicating with me. I wouldn't say talking, they weren't speaking English, but they were communicating with me. And since then I've read most of the book. And after I did my 5 new tarot decks unboxing first impression video last week, and I'll link it on screen here at the end so you can view that if you haven't, I suddenly thought, what am I supposed to do with this deck now? So I don't know if that means I've gotten what I need to get out of the book, and I've done some of the coloring as well, because it is a black and white deck and you can color in the book and you can print up a coloring book. If like my personal journey with the deck, for now at least, is done, or if there's more. Because I really when I was putting the decks away last week after making that video, I thought, what am I supposed to do with this now? Which is a weird thing to think. I mean, I do readings professionally and I work with cards all the time, and I've never felt that with a deck before. So I thought I would do this deck interview spread to ask the deck the questions that are in the spread. So I got this idea from Jennifer Ball's Spiritual Garage. She did a deck interview video a couple weeks ago or so. I'll try to remember to find it and link it below. And she got this deck interview spread, at least the 6 questions for it, from Little Red Tarot. Okay, so using Spirit Keepers Tarot, I've done quite a bit of pre-shuffling, but let's do a few more shuffles here. Actually, I'm going to do deeper shuffles, so 3 more riffle shuffles. Asking the deck, interviewing this deck for me with the questions laid out in front, and I'll let you know what the questions are. And it is raining really, really hard. There's been a little thunder, so hopefully that's not too loud in the background. I'm going to do one more shuffle. It is dumping. Wow. Okay, and I'll cut the deck. So the first question, the first card is, tell me about yourself and what is your most important characteristic? I get the Stronghold of the Zephyrs, Herald of the Consummating. So this would be the Page of Swords. What is your most important characteristic? And I want to say it's to bring messages, to bring in thoughts, to bring in ideas. I'll go into this deeper off camera. I'll lay the cards out and work with them for a while, but that's my first impression. To bring me messages, which is what the cards started doing when I had just only started reading the book. The second question is, what are your strengths as a deck? The Melee's 9 of Scepters. So that would be the 9 of Wands. This is the Minor Arcana card of Strength. What are your strengths as a deck? And what I'm feeling is like to persevere, to hang in there. So maybe to hang in there even though I'm at this point like, what am I supposed to do with this deck? It's just such a weird feeling. I've never felt that before. The third question is, what are your limits as a deck? We get Sacred Cinnabar, Ace of Swords, the Consummating. So what are your limits as a deck? The Consummating. I'm going to have to sit with that one for a while as well. But feel free to leave comments if you guys are getting first impressions about this for me. It's an interactive video. The next question is, what are you here to teach me? The Destroyer, the Ten of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords energy here. What are you here to teach me? What to let go of? Thoughts to let go of? Ideas, expectations about the deck, maybe? The next question is, how can I best learn and collaborate with you? And we get the Grotesque, the Five of Chalices. Learn from the disappointments. Maybe work through challenges. Maybe it's with dealing with the expectations I might have had for the deck and looking at it as something new. We'll see how it all works out. And the sixth question is, what is the potential outcome of our working relationship? Oh, wow. So we get the Healer, the Gift of Spirit, which would be the Star card. So I like that as our potential outcome of our working relationship. Healing, inner healing, gifts of the Spirit, connecting deeper with Spirit. But all this swords energy, it's interesting. I have a feeling my relationship with this deck is going to be healing, possibly, but something I cannot yet imagine. Very interesting. Okay, let me know your thoughts. This is the first time I've done a deck interview spread, so I thought I would do it with this deck because, yeah, that strange feeling of like, now what? So strange. But I've never read a giant book for a deck before having the deck before either. So maybe that has shifted things for me. All right, I hope you found this interesting. Let me know your thoughts, your impressions, especially people who know me. If not, go watch a few of my videos, get to know my personality, and then let me know what you think. Yeah, but I'm going to sit and work with these for a little while, dive deeper into it, and build a relationship with this deck. All right. Thank you for stopping by, watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you back here soon.